Software Quality Assurance Crash Course. Software Testing Life Cycle. Overview. Software testing life cycle is a sequence of verification and validation activities conducted during the testing process to ensure software quality goals are met. Software testing consists of a series of methodological steps to certify software product. There are 7 major stages during software testing life cycle: requirement analysis, test planning, test design, test development, test execution, test closure, and test maintenance. Each of these stages has a definite entry and exit criteria, activities, and deliverables associated with it. Requirement analysis. Requirement analysis is the stage to identify the scope of testing and whether the requirements, both functional and operational, are testable. The stage is also dedicated to assess the possibility of test automation. Requirement analysis activities are aimed to identify types of tests to be performed, gather details about testing priorities, prepare requirement traceability matrix, identify the supposed test environment, and analyze automation feasibilities. The deliverables of requirement analysis stage include requirement traceability matrix and automation feasibility report. Test planning stage. Test planning is the stage to identify the activities and resources necessary to meet the testing objectives. Planning is being performed according to the software requirement specification, test strategy, and risk analysis. Planning is also the stage to identify testing metrics and ways to track them. Test plan is the main document of the test planning stage. Test plan should commonly determine, estimate, and include testing objectives, testing scope, testing risks, test coverage, resource planning, test team roles, testing tools, testing schedule, test deliverables, and other values. The main deliverables of the test planning stage are test plan and testing schedule. Test design stage. Test design is the stage for the checklists and test cases to be created, reviewed, and updated according to the test plan. Test design stage may and should actually start earlier than the very process of software development. Test design activities are aimed to create checklists, evolve checklists into test cases, and prepare test data. The main deliverables of test design stage are checklists, test cases, and test data. Test development stage. Test development is the stage of test case automation to create test scripts that systematically verify the software functionality. These scripts are run during the test execution stage to ensure that the software behaves as expected. The main test script components are as follows: test steps, the detailed instructions for each test action; expected results, the outcome or behavior expected from the software; test data, the input values needed for the test; assertions, the conditions to comply during the script execution. The test script development process usually includes test case analysis, understanding of the software requirements; test case design, the detailed test case creation; test script coding, the test case into executable script translation; test data preparation, the relevant data generation; test script execution, running the test script; and test script storage, saving the test code in repository. Test scripts and test data are the 2 main deliverables of the test development stage. Test execution stage. Test execution is the stage where software builds are tested according to the test plan using the test cases and test scripts developed. The test execution stage commonly includes environment deployment, environment stuffing and setup, test cases and test scripts execution, test cases and test scripts adjustment, defect reporting, and defect retesting. When bugs are fixed, the developer team render a new build for the quality assurance team to retest software. The main test execution stage deliverables are requirement traceability matrix mapped with bugs, test cases, and test scripts, test cases and test scripts updated to the current application state, and defect reports. Test closure stage. Test closure is the stage when the test execution activities of the current development cycle is formally concluded. The main purpose of the test closure is to evaluate and assess the overall effectiveness and efficiency of the test execution stage. Test closure allows also to document the executed test's outcomes, gathering them in test results report, and to store the test artifacts, keeping them for future reference. Test results report is the main test closure document which provides insights into discovered and resolved issues. Test results report commonly includes consolidated test results, detailed error analysis, and metrics presentation. Test results report signals the completion of testing activities and informs stakeholders about the cutoff of the testing stage. Test closure deliverables commonly include test status report, test results report, and test metrics. In summary, test closure ensures that testing objectives are met, errors are documented, and the testing stage successfully concludes. Test maintenance stage. Test maintenance is the stage of test cases and test scripts update to keep them aligned with the software code changes. In companies, code changes can happen frequently, sometimes several times a day. Therefore, test maintenance is critical both for the manual test suite and automated scripts framework. The main purposes of the test maintenance stage include keeping tests healthy. Test maintenance ensures that both manual test cases and automated test scripts remain relevant and effective as the application evolves. Automation framework continuity. Automation framework dependencies are to be aligned with the changes to the tools or third-party libraries. Regression testing. Regression testing helps ensure that the code changes do not break existing functionality. An automated regression testing suite typically contains a big number of tests, which require ongoing maintenance to validate the application properly. Continuous integration. Automated tests run through continuous integration pipelines to identify and resolve issues quickly. Ensuring that tests are always up to date is crucial in this context, as builds won't complete if tests fail. Reporting. Regular reporting helps quality assurance engineers identify broken tests that need updating. The main deliverables of the test maintenance stage are updated test cases and updated test scripts. Test maintenance is the process of ongoing test upgrade to provide their highest quality within each cycle of the software development.